Oh, it's always around this time of year I begin thinking about that night. Never forget it. I was a young man back then, sitting on a hill outside of Bethlehem, minding my own business, minding my sheep. The other shepherds, well, they were laying nearby. It was a unusual night, nothing out of the ordinary. A few stars were twinkling. Old Zebediah was starting to snore, but we didn't mind. Tended to keep the wolves away. Then the whole sky lit up with light, and, well, it was large, like a man, but bright. It was an angel of the Lord, and the glory of the Lord shone about us. Well, I tell you what, I hit the ground. Wonka! Oh, yeah, I was kissing the ground. I was sucking turf. And then he says, "Fear not. Fear not." I was trying, but I couldn't hold my staff still. Ooh. "Fear not, for I bring you good news of great joy for all the people." Well, I got to thinking, why us? Why a bunch of lonely old shepherds? However, there was no Q&A session. He just went right along. "Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign to you. You'll find a babe wrapped in swaddling cloth and lying in a manger." What'd he say? I must have got some grass in my ear when I hit the dirt. A baby lying where? And then the whole sky exploded with light, and there were angels everywhere. Hundreds, well, thousands. Well, there were a lot of them, and boy, could they sing. And then they were gone. So off we went to Bethlehem. Oh, yes, we were going to see the birth of a king, the Son of God, the King of Kings. It didn't take us long either. We pretty much ran the whole way. Oh, yes. Now, when we got there, the youngest shepherd, he says, "I've got an uncle who works for an inn around the corner, and, well, they've got a stable." So we checked it out. I, of course, was elected the point man. So I snuck up to the barn doors and looked in. Oh, sure enough, there were people there. I signaled the others to follow me, and we slowly crept in, past the goats, in the donkeys, and, oh, look at that, a couple of sheep. Ooh, and a big old ox. Oh, no! Oh, wouldn't you know it? My best sandals, too. Oh. And then there they were. Mary, Joseph, and the Christ child. We had come to see the birth of a king. I mean, we had expected all kinds of grandeur. All we found was a smelly, stinky old stable packed full of animals. Well, I must admit, I was a bit disappointed. I mean, well, maybe we had misunderstood the angel's message. Maybe we were in the wrong place. I mean, surely a king wouldn't be born in a stable, let alone the Christ child. And then everything changed. I saw the sheer delight in Mary's eyes. Well, she was glowing and smiling and was simply celebrating the birth of her new little boy. Oh, a miracle had taken place here. Oh, that's for sure, even in this odd, dingy little place. God was present. There was no doubt about it. I could see it in her eyes. Well, I quickly explained to Mary and Joseph all about the angels and what they had said about a babe lying in a manger. Well, we all gathered around the little tyke, just admiring him. And then Mary, she kneels down and picks him up. Oh, he's all wrapped up tight in cloth. And she hands him to me. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. Oh, my. Oh. Look at him, boys. Oh, yes. Goo, goo, goo. Goo, goo, goo. Oh, my. Oh, he's wet. Oh, no, don't cry. Lullaby and good night. Maybe you better take him, ma'am. I'll never forget that night. I'll never forget the first time I met him, held him in my arms. Oh, and I'll never forget that brave young woman, Mary. Oh, I just marvel at the way she was able to find joy. It's like she didn't even notice her circumstances and her surroundings. Or if she did, she just decided it didn't matter. She was going to celebrate anyway. Well, I got to get back to my sheep now. But don't forget, take time to delight and celebrate in the birth of the Christ child. No matter where you are. All righty, I got to go.